If you've played the finals in Season 3, then you've probably come across some really good Sledgehammer players. Then you decide to give it a try, thinking that this is going to get you so many free elims, just to find out that it isn't so straightforward. Not to worry, folks. In this video, I'll be taking you through all the essentials that you need to know to master the Sledgehammer in no time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you our most dangerous contestant in the arena, HOMO!
How's it going, folks? So 3 seasons into the finals, and I've finally decided to properly main the Sledgehammer for a week. I've learned a lot in the past few days about hit registration and the types of combos to be aware of when using this thing. I've also had some really annoying experiences that I feel like a lot of players, including you watching this video, might be able to relate to, but that's the joys of picking up a new playstyle. First of all, let's get into the basic combos that you need to know with this thing. So to start, our primary fire, which is a fast sideways swing, deals 135 damage. The overhead swing, or alt fire, deals a juicy 200 damage, but it takes much longer to perform. There's a couple of ways to go about taking on enemies with this. For mediums, the most effective way for me is an overhead swing, followed by the primary fire. This is great because even if you miss the second hit, you've already knocked their health by 200. Another combo, which is a little faster, is a double primary fire followed by a quick melee hit. This is great if you're chasing the medium and don't have the time to waste an alt fire. The risk here is if you don't get the second hit or quick melee off before you die, you'll be leaving the medium still fairly healthy. To kill lights, you can simply do an overhead swing and kill them instantly, but this is risky, even if you winch them towards you. The evasive dash or even some natural movement will let them get away sometimes, so it's best to be aware of the light's ability. The other way, which is much quicker, is a regular hit followed by a quick melee. This will also deal enough to kill the lights, and if you're hooking them, I'd highly recommend this way. It can be a little tricky, so be sure to always be tracking their movement in case they strafe midair before you hit the quick melee. Finally, for heavies, this is vital. You can, of course, perform 2 overhead swings, but you'll be wasting time and risking a missed hit. The optimal way to use the hammer against another heavy is to overhead swing, primary swing, and then quick melee. It can be tedious to get used to, especially when you have to time the quick melee, but it's absolutely the best way to do it. Be sure to make certain that you see the hit mark symbol from your primary fire before performing the quick melee, because you can sometimes accidentally cancel the main hit by using the quick melee. Now folks, those are the combos all covered. To get into some other tips, let's just go through the loadout that I find optimal for this weapon. I'm using the winch for a more aggressive approach, the dome shield, barricades, and RPG. It's important for myself to use as much protective gadgets as possible because even in situation where I'm attacking, I like to have a zone to run into to approach the enemy. Take a look at how I completely turn this fight around by using this loadout in an aggressive way. Okay, so there's one main tip that should improve your Sledgehammer gameplay immensely. That is sprint sliding. By understanding the timing of your overhead swing and sliding in the direction of your enemy, you'll be gaining so much extra reach and be landing way more hits than if you were to just normally attack. Always start sprinting before you slide and be sure to continue to track and move with the enemy mid-slide. Like if you time it right, you'll be watching them heavies bend over right in front of you, left and right, all day long. So the second you winch them in, start your swing and begin sprint sliding toward them. Even if they change directions, you should have enough momentum to follow and get behind them. Also, never jump when attempting this. The only time you should be jumping is with the primary fire or to bunny hop. All right, so folks, it doesn't really go much deeper than that. I guess I could go through how to approach cash-out fights, but realistically, that's the type of advice that'll only apply to particular play styles. I think we've hit the general nail on the head here for most people who just want to pick up the hammer and get the mechanics of it down. I really hope you enjoyed the video and maybe took some new insights from it. If you think I missed anything major, then be sure to let me know in the comment section. I've only started honing in on this weapon recently due to the lack of stability in the other heavy weapons. So I'd be grateful for even more tips. Thanks very much for watching. Ratings and follows are greatly appreciated. Bye-bye now.